This one. I'm going to drive it up a little bit. Okay. Just even. Now I'm going to get the other side. I'm going to jump right now. Okay. Got it.
Roll blocks, little mini ramps. I think it's a little over 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Right here has a little lip, little rubber things right there, so it won't slide as much. I don't know, molded so that way it's hollow, makes it lighter. But it's supposed to handle a lot of weight, so I'm gonna drive these up here to get some little height. With this jack pad, I like to use the jack pad. It won't fit, see? And that's why you need the ramp, just to help. I feel more comfortable using the jack pad than the bare mount. Some people are okay with that, but with the bare, I could get it there. Without it, you need a little bit more height. So that's the reason I want to use this ramp.
This is a diagram that's really popular. You can see the front and rear subframe locations. Here's the rear right here. It's just a lot safer to put it there. In retrospect, I should have done the front as well. Instead of me lifting from the side, you can see here, and then I decided to put ramps to get higher up. With my shorter ramps, I actually could have got to the front subframe, which I did later when I was working on the car, to get the front up to change some fluids and look for leaks and other things. So the learning lesson is make sure you chalk your wheels like you see that, like that. But use the subframes and be safe out there, guys. Lifting a car is no joke.